God, Layimla, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahab Hakwadash, Shalom, Shalom. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, and double honors to double honors to the apostle and the leaders and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace salutation to the brother who are doing the work, the hopeful elect, and Shalom, Wahab to the brothers and the sisters who are waiting the return of our Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach. All right, so that'll be a quick hit, a quick lesson, maybe less than 10 minutes, So the title is "Oh no man anything, okay, but to love one another." Oh no man anything but to love one another, because that's what Yahushua did for us. Yahushua did love us, regardless of the the wickedness of our people. As we remember, they were the one that was swearing and saying, let his blood fall on us and on our children. But he did that. Say, Father, forgive him, because they do not know what they're doing. That means he loved Israel. He gave his life for Israel. So obviously, we know like him, but he said that through faith we can be like him. We can do greater things, because he had only 3 years in his ministry, But and then we're living in a time where the Most High will display great power through, the elect, the hopeful elect. So there's a lot of things we can do, But I think one of the spiritual power that we should display should be the love, for example, the ability to love someone, without failing, the ability to to forgive brothers and sisters, and to be sincere with brothers and sisters. I think that's the greatest gift in this truth. It's very important. Like I said, in Israel, we are captives and we haven't been shown love, real love. All right. And that's why, let me read it quickly. Deuteronomy 28 and 54, the classic one, Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and 54 says this. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And if you look at in Israel, man, I'm watching the channel, a guy from Atlanta. So what he does, he goes into the street and then talk to the homeless. And the thing that lead people into homelessness, and also a situation, is the lack of love. And a lot of us, we didn't have our parent, the daddy wasn't around, so we don't know how to love really. But in this truth, the Most High, through the teachings, according to Matthew 15 and 4, this is our book, man. This is our everything. We can learn everything. We can learn. We can apply things, right? So now let me read it quickly. So I read that one. Let me go to Romans 13, right? So this is how we're supposed to love each other, man. This is how we're supposed to at least try and love each other. It's not easy. We're gonna make mistakes. We got our demon that we're fighting, but we can try this one, right? So he says, Romans 13 and 8, right? He say, "Oh no man, all right, oh no man anything but to love one another," right? So loving one another, man. However it manifests, always have your door open to a brother, but sometimes it's more than just talking, it's just like in your action, right? So he says, "Oh no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another for he that loveth another have fulfilled the law," right? So you got Christian that will say, "Oh, love your people," but they will do the pastor will say, I love you, my members," but he's robbing them. How are you loving them? It's not just loving, or like sometimes you just come and help once in a while, but you robbing them at the same time. That's not love. Love is the action, right? So that's why he say, for he that loveth another have fulfilled the law. But the reason why there's fake love in the church is because they don't acknowledge the law. How can you apply love if you don't acknowledge the law? They're thinking that all I have to do is love my brother. No, it's deeper than that. You're gonna have, because how do you fulfill the question that the Christians will ask themselves when they say that they love each other and whatever? How do they fulfill the love, man? If you see your brother eat pork and you know that he's eating pork, don't you think that loving him is telling him, look, you're not supposed to eat pork? Actually showing the precept I was talking about it. Do you know what I mean? So verse 9, that's the most important one, says, for this thou shalt not commit adultery. All right. So if you love your brother, don't have sex with his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's if you love your brother. If you say, I love you, my brother, don't have sex with his wife. Don't try to have sex with his wife. Don't lust over his wife. Okay? Thing like that. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. And that goes to all the brothers that come in this truth, that are new, that come from a past, from a lifestyle that is secular, a lifestyle that is, worldly. That has nothing to do with the truth. This is what awaits you, man. This is your training. This is how you're going to have to exercise your faith, by loving your brother. But when you love your brother, it's actually, it means something. It's an action, right? So you say, thou shalt not kill. So if you love your brother, you ain't going to kill him. And killing is in many ways. Don't kill his character. Don't defame him. Don't put a stain on his reputation. But you were killing him by doing that. Right? Say, thou shalt not steal, right? Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. You see, the gossiping, the tale bearing about a next brother when the brother hasn't done nothing and things like that. So we should love each other and we should stop. Look, the brother comes to you starting to gossip. You say, listen, why don't you go and speak to the brother? Do you have his number? Call him, brother. Call him and talk to him. Call him and talk to him if you have an issue, man. If you want me to get involved, I can get involved to something maybe you're not happy, but we're working as a team. But while doing that, we love each other. Yeah, that's what the word says, right? Because I don't think that calling a brother talking to another brother is showing love. That's not showing love, So we're gonna have to do that. They say, "Thou shalt not covet." Yeah, if brother got something you want to know. You shouldn't do that. Or like if your brother got a talent, we all have different talent. We all have, some people were given 100, some people were given 30 and 50 and so on and so forth. Be happy with what the Most High gave you. Do not covet, man, because when you covetous, what he does, like he push you to be jealous, he push you to do some low key hate and that. It's not good. And he says, and if there be another commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So if you love your neighbor as I said, you wouldn't want your neighbor to lie on you. You wouldn't want your neighbor to low-key hate you. You wouldn't want your neighbor to come and have sex with your wife. So what you don't want, happening to you, don't make it happen to other people, man. Or don't do it to other people. All right. Now I'll read the last precept. That's Ecclesiasticus 5 verse 7. Say, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, okay, to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So we have to be focused on the right thing. Loving the brothers, loving ourselves, trying to do it right, being in the spirit, because you see what's going on right now, with Russia and Ukraine, what's going on, it's taking another, going to another level. And very soon we're gonna see some things. So we have to be covered, we need our covering, so when the angels come, they see the Torah on us, So it set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten. And I can go as well to, the worry of this world, worrying about this world, about the little thing that we can just leave behind and be, hopefully elect for real. Right. So they say, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. Right. So, You know, you need that covering, you need that love, man. So I need that love, you know. I need brother to be loved, to love me. You know, I want to love brother, you know, do love brother, and I know brother loves me, and let's love each other, and you know, let's encourage one another. You know, let's support one another, and let's be real to one another. You know, let's show these worldly people that, you know, in this truth, you don't have to deal with gangs, with cliques amongst, you know, camps, and, you know, with cliques among brother. You know, I love this guy, I don't love this guy, you know, I don't worry about brother gossiping me. I don't want my eye twitching, you know, or my ears like doing that. When my ears doing that, that means something's going on in the spirit. Or my eyes twitching, that means something is going on in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So thing like that. You know, I want to be comfortable around brothers. I want brothers to be comfortable around me. We should like rehearse, because how come we gonna love each other in the kingdom, but we don't love each other here? Like, it don't make sense. At least let's rehearse. With that, I say shalom. Kalayam la Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Waha Rakha Kodash, Gum Yashrala. Shalom Israel.